Yes, people, and welcome back to another video on the channel. It's your boy Spainey, currently training for my first ever marathon, which is... Hi! Guys, it's next Sunday. We are in week 29? 8? 9? I can't remember now. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't the greatest week, but I thought I'd do something slightly different this video. And given obviously we're gearing towards the end of marathon training, I've been thinking about kind of where I see this channel going, because obviously it's been fairly centered and geared around training for this marathon, right? And that's coming to an end. That journey will be coming to an end very shortly. And so I've been thinking about kind of where I go to from there. And one thing I've noticed is that there's a lot of interest around kind of tech sales online, basically. And I appreciate some of you guys watching this may not be interested, don't get me wrong. I'll still continue kind of periodically documenting my training weeks, etc, and then obviously I will look at signing up to something else to train for and document that training journey. But in the interim, I just thought, yeah, for this video I will bring you on a day in the life in terms of what I do, and also obviously tell you about last week's training. So for those who don't know, I have recently, as of literally a month and a half ago, the start of March, started a new role, pivoted ever so slightly from what I was doing before. So I spent 4 years in recruitment. I will still kind of do that on the side, like particularly with my podcast that I had there. Like I very much do have an interest in helping people in that space, because I know that was me once upon a time. So again, if you didn't know, I used to be an accountant, I used to be an auditor. And so in recruitment, I was helping auditors move from their accounting firm that they qualified in and moving them into industry, basically. So like a finance department of any business out there, if you like. I pivoted as of a month and a half ago, and I'm now in tech sales. So more specifically health tech. So I sell basically bits of technology and automation into GP practices. And I've been enjoying it. It's been good. This is the first day that I'll be working from home since starting this new job, because for the first few weeks they want you to be in the office 5 days just so you can ramp up, etc, and me going hybrid was kind of delayed because of my trip to Cape Town. So just wrapped up the first meeting of the day, quick internal team meeting, just running through the priorities for the day. I've been given a patch that I'm going to be looking at. So GP practices in Bournemouth and Cambridge at the moment, to sell one of our 3 products specifically, because that one product is really the main focus of the business at the moment. So selling this one product into GP practices across Cambridge and Bournemouth. There's not that many. I mean, I think there's a total of about 40, maybe even less than that, 30 practices that I'm going after. So it's not like a massive patch, don't get me wrong. So yeah, I am going to get into a little bit of work. As I say, I'll bring you along and also tell you about last week's training.
Darren's focusing on Bournemouth and Cambridge.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I've sent out pretty much every email. I'm going to hit the phones today. Cheers, guys. Have a good day all. Right, shall we get some cold calls done, eh? Let's just go.
Hi, I'm Call Assist by Google.
No.
Recording this call for the person you're trying to reach.
Hello.
Leanne, hi. This we work with 1 in 4 practices across England. This is Darren from healthtech 1.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Well, it's a good thing she couldn't hear me, because I actually messed up. Leanne, hi. Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear?
Sorry, Leanne, this is Darren from healthtech 1, based out of Stratford Village Surgery in East London. Have you heard of us before?
No, sorry. What do you want? Sorry.
So it was just a quick one, really. So in short, we speak to practices who have plans to grow their list size, but don't really know what to do outside of flyering and working on their Google reviews, and don't really know if they're getting a return on investment.
Thank you.
Okay, as in you're not looking... Oh, guys, what a start.
Hello?
Andrew, hi. We work with 1 in 4 practices across England. This is Darren from healthtech 1, based out of Stratford Village Surgery in East London. Have you heard of us before?
Darren, I'm sorry, I'm not in a position to talk now, but thanks for phoning.
No.
the EE voicemail.
Next.
The mobile number you've called is currently unavailable.
Can't please.
They've just been like, yeah, no, mate. We 0121 do one. Anyway, next person.
Hello.
Catherine, hi, this is Darren from healthtech 1, based out of Stratford Village Surgery in East London. You are probably going to hate me. This is a cold call, but do you mind if I take 30 seconds to share why I've called? And then if you can completely hang up if it doesn't make any sense for us to speak from there.
Okay, sorry, where are you from?
Well, it's healthtech 1. We're based out of Stratford Village Surgery. So in short, we speak to practices who have plans to grow their list size, but don't really know what to do outside of flyering and working on their Google reviews. I don't really know they're getting...
I did just save you some time. I am retiring in 2 months.
Oh, congrats. So this person I'm about to call now, he's not actually... So everyone I've tried to call so far have been cold, as in they don't know us. These guys use us for one of our products already, so hopefully get a bit of luck here.
Hello.
David, hi. This
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. David, hi. This is Darren from healthtech 1. You guys use us for your automated registrations.
We do.
Yes, indeed. By that response, I'm guessing you're having a good time with it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So the reason for the call today was more so because we're introducing a new product, right? It's called Bookable. I'm not sure if you've heard of that at all. Of course.
But,
When might be good to get a Teams call in?
well, late this afternoon. You'll tell me late this afternoon.
Can we do a Teams call?
If you want.
Yep, sounds good. What time works for you?
5 o'clock.
Sounds good. Yeah, sounds good. All right, appreciate that, David. Catch you at 5. Cheers. Bye bye. Boom. Right. Demo booked for 5 o'clock this afternoon. Let's go, guys. I was hoping to go to the gym then, but it is what it is. All right, cool. Yeah, you see the difference when somebody uses us already, guys. Like, the difference is stark. Right, now I'm going back to cold. So somebody who doesn't know us at all.
Welcome to the O2 message.
I think what some people would do, I guess normal salespeople would do, is call the kind of warm leads first. So those who have maybe expressed interest already, or those who use us for another product, for example, already, to warm up, if you like, and then get a bit more confidence in that kind of stretch of calls that you're doing, and then go into the colds. But I'm not a normal guy, guys. Me? I'll not be normal. Anyway, let me tell you about training this week. Appreciate it. I've not done that yet. Guys, this week was not the greatest, I'll be real with you. I went to the gym on Monday, so bank holiday Monday. Got a push session in. Actually, that was a decent day, to be fair. That was a great start to the week. I really hoped my week had continued in good stead like that, because I went to the gym on Monday. I got a push session in. I also then spent half an hour on the stairmaster, because I'm also thinking about training beyond when this marathon prep is done, the marathon block is done, and what that looks like. And also, to be fair, I need to cut. Like, my weight has been creeping up a little bit, so not been best pleased with that. And so yeah, I've decided that on my gym days, on my weight training days, I'm gonna also do extra cardio. So did that, and I also played tennis with H. Lost, unfortunately. But regardless, it was a good start to the week training wise. So I thought, yeah, brilliant, cool. So that was that. Then I didn't get out until, when was April the 9th? Thursday. Thursday was my first run of the week, annoyingly. But I managed to get out in the morning, which I've been struggling to do so recently. Managed to get out in the morning and I did an 8K easy run for a time of 54 minutes 36 seconds, average pace of 6:49. Actually, all of that I've just said might change in 2 seconds. 8K, 54 minutes 40 seconds, average pace of 650, average heart rate 145. So yeah, easy, right? And I actually felt decent in that run from memory. It wasn't bad. Obviously, it was the first run in almost 2 weeks. If I left it till Friday, that would have been 2 weeks. So it was the first run in almost 2 weeks, which isn't ideal. But yeah, I mean, it was one of those ones where I was just like, you know what, needs to get done. Obviously, getting close to marathon day, needs to get out on the runs. And then when I don't run for like 2 weeks, I feel like I've got a bit of cobwebs that I need to dust off, basically. So yeah, I mean, we shall see. But yeah, let me crack on with some more calls. I just tried you. Let's try you.
Hello, Paul.
Paul, hi, this is Darren from healthtech 1. How are you?
Yeah, that's right.
That's good to hear. Hopefully the name rings a bell because you use us for your automated registrations.
Yeah.
Brilliant, that's what we like to hear.
We acknowledge it's there. We'll have a look at it, but yeah, it's probably going to take I'd say 3 to 6 months to get around to it.
That's perfectly understandable. I appreciate everybody's got their own priorities, right? I wonder if I may be cheeky and suggest something that might sound crazy to you, but would it be worth then maybe just at least putting in 15 minutes so I can actually just talk you through the platform so that when it's...
I know you're salesman. You said it's crazy. I went like, you know, it's not going to happen.
That's fair.
It would just be me being nice to you, and it would ruin.
Paul, can I be completely honest with you? That's actually extremely refreshing to hear. Extremely refreshing to hear. As a salesperson, yes, indeed. All we want to know is now a good time or not? If not, fine, let me know. I'll move on. I'm not crazy enough that I'll keep chasing you now, right? So, no, that's perfectly understandable. Appreciate that, Paul.
Oh, well, easy, man.
All right, and you. Thank you, and you. Take care.
Cheers.
Bye bye. Guys, I think that's a brilliant way to end this dial session. I don't even know how many calls I did, but yeah, the camera's been rolling for 54 minutes. All right, cool. Yeah, guys, so that was just a little sprint in terms of cold calling. I know it's very different to what I've been posting on this channel so far, but obviously, yeah, as I say, we'll be looking at different types of content to bring to the channel as we approach the end of my training block for the marathon. But down here somewhere is going to be a QR code for you to scan so you can leave a donation if you would like. I am now going to go for a run. What's on the cards? Today is, I think, it's a taper week this week, so I think it's only like a 6K or something. So today is a 7K. Fine. So yeah, let me go get ready for the 7K. Let me send out this invite, get ready for the 7K, and then I'll come back and tell you about my long run on Sunday. It's 5 to 5. I literally have a demo call in 5 minutes. But I'm jumping on a quick call with my colleague, the one who's going to join to talk about the other product that I don't really have much knowledge on right now. So yeah, wish me luck, guys. Thank you very much for joining. I appreciate you said you don't have too much time this afternoon. Patient might do. I'm just going to type in our postcode. I would type in yours, but obviously the reason we're on this call is because we're trying to crack Cambridge. So I'll type in our postcode for now. So it says, how can we help, right? So I might say something like, I have had a bad back for the last couple of weeks. That is getting worse, for example, right? And so you hit find an appointment, And
I'm resisting the temptation to reply immediately to that query, but yeah, fair enough.
no, please do. I have a bad back, David. Yeah, no, I must say this isn't actually. I don't actually have a bad back. But the first thing that it would do.
Turn into a doctor's appointment.
This is the easiest way you could get to
Yeah, well, this is it. You've ruined my gig. I was actually going to ask you about a few things at the end of the call, but it's not happening anywhere near as much as you might initially think based on the product.
That entirely depends on the local demographics and the local availability of GP appointment.
Spot check and see, are we doing the NAV as you would do it?
You see that bit, that facility of your product. To be quite honest with you, it's interesting that you've chosen Cambridge as being your third or fourth place to do it, because Cambridge is, I strongly believe, a little bubble in the NHS England at the moment. 20 minutes left, and I've got a few people to see, so I've got to go now, right?
No, brilliant. Thank you so much for your time, David. Appreciate that.
That's all right. It's really good to see you, mate. Yeah.
Likewise. Have a lovely evening. Bye bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
Evening, all right. See you tomorrow.
You babe.
Bye bye. All right, guys. Yeah. So that was a sparring match, man. Unbelievable. That was a fantastic call to be a part of. Like, generally speaking, I feel like if I was new to the business and they were sending me demos to watch to learn about how we give demos and stuff like that, I would be asking for that one 7 days a week, twice on a Sunday. Like, not because I think I was particularly great, but just the guy that we were demoing to was fantastic in terms of like his critiques, his comebacks, his what about this? Oh no, but you're saying this. Da, 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 da. Do you get what I mean? It was brilliant. But anyway, it's 6 o'clock. I'm logging off. I am going to go for a run finally. I might even try and get out to the gym later. But yeah, let me go for this run first and then take it from there. So I'll check back in afterwards. So I'm not long back in from my 7K easy. I've showered up, chilled for a little bit. It's now 8 p.m. I'm going to record this last bit of this video, and then I'm going to go down and eat dinner and just chill off before bed. Anyway, I haven't spoken to you about my long run on Sunday, so let me quickly do that before I wrap up the video. So Sunday was supposed to be my last like long run until marathon day. It was meant to be a 32k. I've then got 20 this weekend, and obviously next weekend is marathon day, right? But annoyingly, I didn't complete 32k, unfortunately. I ended up completing 15.62 kilometers. It was one of those ones, just annoyingly, where, well, I completed it 15.62 kilometers in 1 hour, 46 minutes, 49 seconds, average pace 650, average heart rate 145. Now it's a little bit annoying because basically I got to just before that point, and my left Achilles started feeling tight, very tight. And I said to myself, like, am I really gonna actually drag myself 16 kilometers? Like, that just feels like the most stupid thing to do right now, given how close we are to the day. And yeah, just to drag myself 16k with a really tight and painful Achilles doesn't make sense in my opinion. So I just decided to cut the run short at that point and call it a day. At least I got 16, well, just short of 16k done. I felt good up until that point, which is kind of annoying. because I was looking forward to kind of getting the rest of the run done. I'd basically done a route where one lap was 16k, and so I just had to do it again basically, and I was just like, yeah, it doesn't make sense. So that doesn't necessarily fill me with the most confidence going into next Sunday, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Either way, the 42k is going to get done, and I will leave next Sunday with a medal, having completed the London Marathon. I'm actually quite tired. It's been, well, you've seen a lot today actually, because I brought you along to work with me, so I say, to work with me. So yeah, I'm actually quite tired, so I'm looking forward to wrapping up this video and going downstairs and eating. But yeah, so that's been this week. Well, week 29. I've now confirmed it was this week 29. That's been week 29. It wasn't the best week at all. And I was saying on my TikTok that like, I'm going into this marathon having not completed the best like last few weeks running up to it, which I'm a little bit annoyed about. But look, it's all part of the journey, man. Like the training was never going to be easy. It was never going to be straightforward. It was never going to be, never going to get every single run of every single week done. And so, yeah, it's just a matter of like getting back up on the horse and just going again. Do you get what I'm saying? So at least like hopefully this week means I can at least kind of brush the cobwebs off, having not run that much over the last, let's say 2.5 weeks. And then next week, obviously, it's not heavy mileage, but at least like I'll still get some mileage under my like through my legs, and then yeah, come marathon day, should be in a decent position. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video, guys. On the screen around here, I'm going to leave a QR code for you to scan to leave a donation. I'm officially over halfway to my target, so I think I've done about £1,160 or something like that. Obviously, the target's £2,000. I'm sure there'll be a big push next week or big spike next week in the last week as I message people to help get to the target. But yeah, don't delay. Scan that QR code on the screen now, or the first link in the description will take you to the same page. Please, any amount that you can donate would be greatly appreciated. But anyway, I'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like the video, and I will catch you in the next one. You can tell I'm tired, but peace.